Okay then, tonight is TNA's No Surrender 2010 pay-per-view, and I'm here with a little predictions video of what I think is going to happen tonight, what storylines are going to progress, what storylines may end, how we're going to get the ball rolling to next month's Bound for Glory pay-per-view, which is one of the big TNA pay-per-views as we know. So yeah, start off with Velvet Sky and Maddison Rayne. Obviously we've had the beautiful people reuniting. It's a big storyline, Angelina Love and Velvet Sky getting back together, teaming up as the beautiful people. So you'd think they'd want to keep them strong, but on the other hand you've got Maddison Rayne and her mystery bodyguard that's just been revealed as Tara, which got no fanfare at all from the fans. They weren't that bothered, were they? The way they built this up was just so wrong. I mean, they had Angelina Love just before the match come out and say, I'm going to reveal who this mystery woman is tonight, and then they had Angelina Love just out on the mat, knocked out, and then the woman just revealed herself, and it just took away the whole concept of her concealing her identity. If she's just going to reveal herself and nobody else can do it, it doesn't make sense. It's the Chewbacca theory for those who watch South Park. It just doesn't make sense. Anyway, Velvet Sky and Maddison Rayne. I think Maddison Rayne's going to get the win with Tara interfering. So yeah, should be an okay match, I suppose. Eye candy sort of match, but that's about it. Rhyno versus Abyss in a false count anywhere match. Pretty simple match. Abyss should easily go over in this match. They're building up for the they angle. We're going to get the grand reveal next month, apparently on 10-10-10. I don't know if it's an Impact or if that's when Bound for Glory is, but yeah, they said that Abyss said that that's when they're going to reveal they. So yeah, we'll just go over right away. Simple. Douglas Williams versus Sabu. Now they're building up the EV 2.0 thing with Sabu, but at the same time Douglas Williams is a part of the Fortune faction, so it's a bit difficult to judge on who's going to win this match. But I'm going to say it's going to be Douglas Williams. Keep the title on him because you've not really built up Sabu. He's only been here for a month. I don't really remember him having any matches apart from on the Hardcore Justice show. So, oh, he was in the 4-on-4 tag match, wasn't he? But that's about it. Yeah, so Douglas Williams, keep the title on him, have him cheat to win, have him walk out on the match, count out victory, have him just some cheap little win. So you keep Sabu strong and you keep the title on Douglas Williams. Those are the two important things to get through in this match. Then you've got Sting and Nash versus Joe and Jarrett. This match, I don't really care what happens in this match. I could sort of see Joe turning on Jarrett in this, even though Joe's just come to the rescue, but that's classic TNA booking. Who's going to win this? For the sake of argument, I'll say Jarrett and Joe, building up to Jarrett versus Sting at the next pay-per-view, where Jarrett will go over Sting and Sting will leave TNA. That's what I think. Then we've got AJ Styles versus Tommy Dreamer in an I Quit match, and the TNA television title is not on the line. Would make all the sense in the world to have Tommy Dreamer go over AJ Styles, seeing as the title's not on the line, and build up to next month with the title on the line then. So that's what I'm going to go for. Before this match I thought that AJ would win if it was for the belt, but because it's not, this is going to be a Tommy Dreamer win in my opinion. And then next month, yeah, we'll build up to AJ beating Tommy Dreamer cleanly for the title and defending the title successfully. There's been discussed that someone might throw in a towel in the Tommy Dreamer match, so Tommy Dreamer loses that way, but I personally think he's going to get the win. Next up we've got the Motor City Machine Guns versus London Brawling in a TNA Tag Team Titles match. I think London Brawling will get the win, but I don't think they'll get the titles. Just much like the Douglas Williams Sabu match, you need to keep the contender credible whilst keeping the titles on the current champion, so you can build it up for next month. So yeah, the Machine Guns will come out with the titles, but I think London Brawling will get the win by, I don't know, maybe count out, something like that. Anyway, next up we've got the final two matches of the semi-finals matches for the TNA World Title. Obviously the winners will go on to face each other next month at Bound for Glory. We've got Kurt Angle versus Jeff Hardy. Kurt Angle has to retire if he loses any of his matches, so obviously Kurt Angle is going to win this, and obviously Jeff Hardy's got that trial thing going on, so they're not really going to push him too high up the card, although you've got to push him to a certain level because he is one of the bigger names on your roster. Then we've got Anderson Pope. For me, you've got to turn one of these guys heel, and I think it's going to be Pope who turns heel, wins this match, and it's going to be a heel Pope versus a face Kurt Angle to main event, Bound for Glory, and Kurt Angle will get the win there. But yeah, I think Pope will get this win Although it makes more sense to sort of have Anderson versus Angle again, but we've already seen it quite a few times, so yeah. Pope will win this match, and that is my review. As you can tell, I've not been too infused in this video, because this card, it just really means nothing to me. Like, I've got the card here, and it's just Angle Jeff Hardy. What does it mean? Pretty much nothing. It'll be a good match, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't mean anything. It's building up to the world title tournament, but they build the title tournament up wrong, so it should mean a hell of a lot, but it doesn't mean hardly anything. Then we've got Anderson Pope again, part of this tournament. It means a little bit because they've got a little bit of a rivalry going on. Motor City Machine Guns, London Brawling. Now this is a match I care about because they built this up quite well on the Impact episode, but it's only had 1 week of build up, so that's pretty rubbish. AJ Dreamer, sort of care about this match as well. Sting, Nash, Jarrett and Joe, don't really care about that. Williams versus Sabu, now I'm a big fan of Williams, so I care about this match. Rhyno, Abyss, I'm not really too bothered. Velvet Sky, Maddison, should be an alright match. I'm quite interested in how these women's storylines are progressing nowadays, and it's quite different to how they used to be, in my opinion anyway. But yeah, that's my predictions anyway, so I might review the show, depends how good it is. In fact, I probably will review the show, but yeah, for now, I'm out. Sorry for me being a bit down in this video, just not really that excited about the show. So yeah, laters.